So we're ready to go.
All right, welcome everybody for Saturday Night Hockey in Evanston. Got a special guest broadcaster for you tonight. Dick Ludke is here, grandfather of Claudia Nord. He's been a professional radio broadcaster for the almost over 40 years with the Illinois State Redbirds, who, if you haven't been paying attention, just lost the national championship game. But he's here, so Dick, how are you tonight?
I'm fine. I was a little upset with that Redbird loss in the FCS football national title game. They almost had it won, and that was amazing because they were seeded so low going into the playoffs, won 4 games on the road before the neutral field final game, and it was so exciting.
Here come our Wildcats.
Yeah.
It's senior night tonight. We're celebrating the 3 seniors we have on the team. Claudia Nord, who's your granddaughter, Bryn Claire, and Claire Koniger.
I think Claudia Nord is associated with you as well.
She is. She's my daughter. So senior night tonight, and Wildcats just take the ice, and tonight we're playing the NaperValley Warriors.
And the NaperValley Warriors have already beaten the Wildcats this year, so hopefully it goes the other way this time.
Yes, we played them our last game of the tiering round. And NaperValley is a conglomeration of several high schools out west. Naperville and Fox Valley.
Yeah.
And schools from around there. Batavia, I think, is also in there. So anyway, they were unable to field a lot of their regular players, so they actually brought some girls who are not on their roster tonight. They had some 8th graders come and skate up, so it should be an interesting game. Definitely a different lineup than they brought against us the last time.
Okay.
So, with that being said, this will not be an official game for the season. Win or lose, it does not matter.
But the Wildcats still want to be more competitive than they've been in games recently, and maybe they will be.
Of course, they're playing in front of a bigger crowd than they have all season, so that's exciting for them, and I know that they are excited to show up for that.
Well, and a chance to honor their seniors, and that, I think, makes all of the players a little more excited about all of it.
1 second. It's back on now. A couple of technical issues with the music in the box tonight. They were hoping to have a little more music on the intro when the girls skated on. So it appears we have a full roster. We're missing, actually almost a full roster. I believe we're missing Graysick and Young tonight. But otherwise, everybody's shown up. Excuse me. And hey, Don, how are you? I'm good.
You're the official videographer?
So I saw an old friend who just walked by. He had to say hi. Anyway, we are only missing 2 players, so that's pretty good. And the goalie just showed up. So our goalie and number 24, Marin Plyder, were coming from another game, and they just got here a few minutes ago. So they probably don't need much of a warm up.
Leela Brownlee is pretty important. She needs to show up. Yeah.
Definitely our most important player.
Yeah.
And she has had a great season so far.
I agree. I mean, they've given up a pretty good number of goals in some games, but for the most part, she's been outstanding in every one of those.
She really has, you know. And I think that's just a trait of a lot of Evanston goalies. They face a lot of shots, and they tend to get better.
The coach's daughter.
Yes, she is. Her sister was a senior last year, is now at Ohio State.
And Leela Brownlee is a sophomore.
She is. She's a sophomore, so she'll be around for a couple more years.
That's good. And the boys' team plays after this one between the honor of the seniors from both teams.
That's correct. Tonight, so senior night, it's hockey days in Evanston today, which is a tradition. It's usually the second Saturday in January where we celebrate the seniors and have all the Evanston hockey teams play at once. So we have the JV team played right before us, and the girls varsity plays now, and then the boys varsity plays right after.
Well, it's a great hockey program.
Well, it's been a big part of our lives for the last 15 years, so it's just hard to believe.
Well, you know, a big part of my life was high school hockey when I was a high schooler.
Oh, really?
I didn't play. I wasn't talented enough to play, but going to watch the games, and had I known then that my granddaughter and my grandson would both be playing for the Evanston Wildcats, I would have been thrilled.
That's good to hear. Growing up in Minnesota, I mean, hockey's big high school sports.
It was big stuff. But it is here now, too.
It is. Hockey's a growing sport, and you know, you can tell by the growing roster sizes that it's a lot of kids are taking it up, which I like to see.
Yep.
So it looks like we might have one injury on the bench. Looks like McKenna Spite is on the bench with a helmet. So what do you want to see as the girls start off tonight?
I want to see a quick goal.
Yeah, I'd like to see that too. I'd love to see some offensive pressure and some good forechecking.
Yes.
We've been lacking that a lot, but as the last few games of the regular season, we started to get a little bit better at that. So a little more effort on that, I think, could be just what we need.
Well, and they haven't played for quite a while, of course.
No, it's been almost a month.
But have been practicing a lot, and maybe that'll make them better.
Well, I know they want this pretty bad tonight with that being senior night and hockey days. So they should come out with a little more fire than usual.
Yep. I would guess they will.
All right, as we get ready for the puck drop here, we've got Nord out on wing. I don't know if this is design play, but we got Kramer on left wing and Konager at center with Claire and O'Hara back on defense.
And so we're about ready to start. Although now, Nord has gone to the bench for something.
Oh, she's looking for a net guard.
Okay. Didn't realize she didn't have it, I guess. But now she's
got
ready.
It on. She either borrowed somebody's or found her own.
All right, here we go.
Like
Face-off and the start of the game. And the face-off won by NaperValley, and here we go. As the puck is put into the Wildcat zone. But Claire has it and sends it to center court. Konager moves it toward Kramer, but it gets away from her, and it's chased down by NaperValley behind the NaperValley net. Now a steal by Claire and a shot just a little bit left of the goal. Kramer picks it up behind the goal, tries to center it to Nord, and it's picked off by the goaltender for NaperValley, and a face-off here in the NaperValley zone.
So 12:36 left to play here. No line changes. It's like maybe a defensive line change there for the Warriors.
24 seconds into the game, another face-off won by NaperValley. Ahead it goes, still in the NaperValley zone, but now out to center ice. And taken there by the Wildcats. It's Claire who gets it off the board, ahead toward Konager, but it goes too far, and it's icing against Evanston.
Bring the puck all the way back to our end. We're going to get a line change here for the Wildcats. We've got Pro and it's got Koski, Angel, and Weber out on offense, and I can't tell if that's, I believe that's Peterson and Pro back on defense.
As the face-off again won by NaperValley. A pass ahead, center ice, taken over to the far side by NaperValley. Now it comes loose out in front. A shot is blocked, and now a shot knocked away by the goaltender, Leela Brownlee. And out of the zone it goes. Chased down by NaperValley. Ahead just shy of the blue line. Now it's inside, trying to get it out. Over against the board is Gabby Weber. It's still loose. A scramble for it, about 5 players, and Weber winds up with it and comes ahead with a nice pass. Ahead to Angel. Jade Angel looking it over. Finds Weber. Weber can't quite get to the net as she tries for the shot, but it's blocked. Behind the net, it's taken by NaperValley. And here we go the other way.
Peterson and Crow back on D.
As Crow goes and forces the pass a little bit long. Picked up by NaperValley. A soft shot blocked away by Brownlee. Comes out toward the blue line at the point. Here's the drive and the shot. Great save, and picked up now by Evanston. Brownlee made a good pad save on that one, as NaperValley has it back in its own zone. To center court, nobody there. Picked up by Evanston. Ahead to Angel. Angel, center ice pass toward Weber, who can't hold on to it. Back the other way comes NaperValley. A 1-on-2 drive and a shot. Glove saved nicely by Leela Brownlee. And it remains no score with 10:23. And the clock's still moving for some reason. They forgot to stop it. 10:15 now left here in this first period.
Missing a guy. Here comes Claudia Nord back out on the ice. We got O'Hara and
Nord on the draw one by NaperValley. A shot is wide to the left. Picked up the rebound way out on the point by NaperValley, but they can't do anything with it there. Now they get it in the corner, looking to center it. It's right in front of the net, but blocked away and taken ahead. And here now comes
Brown.
Isabel Brown. Her shot is stopped by a poking knock, and back the other way comes NaperValley. At center ice, and now the shot on goal and saved by Leela Brownlee, which stops the clock. This time they remember to stop it with 9:23 left here in a scoreless first period.
All right, Nord stays out on the ice. We've got Koniger and Brown out on offense with Claire and Peterson back on defense.
NaperValley wins the draw. The shot on goal knocked and blocked away by Nord. Ahead it comes to Brown. Brown got it for a little while and then lost it, but here comes
Claire with the puck.
Glenn Claire, a shot just a little bit wide to the right, and a whistle, and the goaltender smothered it, stopped it, and sets up the face-off in the NaperValley zone. And the clock is on the move again. They're
a little trouble with that. We got Koski, Koplo, and Weber back out on the ice with Claire and Peterson back on defense.
Koniger with the battle for the draw, but again it's won by NaperValley. And driving the other way at center ice, now knocked away nicely by Claire, and it forces NaperValley back into its own zone. A battle by Claire. She's looking good as it comes out and put.
That was Peterson, chips that one in deep
into the zone by Peterson. NaperValley with the puck, but it's knocked away nicely. That time by Olivia Koski. Still in the NaperValley zone, but now they get control and bring it back out. The
Crow
pass
back on
ahead.
defense here for the Wildcats.
As Crow battling for it there. Or no, I'm sorry, that was Peterson instead. Peterson and Crow on defense. Peterson a battle, and Crow winds up with it behind her own net. Sends it along the boards out to the point. Now a shot, a little bit wide to the near side. Peterson comes up with it and gets it knocked away. It's loose. Peterson driving back toward it, does a great job to muscle her way to the puck. And Evanston does have it. The Wildcats trying to get it out of the zone, can't do it. It's picked off. Here's the shot, off the side of the goal. And it's still scoreless.
Koski with a good play there to knock it off NaperValley's stick.
But it stays in the zone, and now a block by Peterson on the shot, off the back boards, and taken behind the net by NaperValley. Now the Wildcats get it out to the point. Here's a block by Koplo. It comes back behind the net. Now a little less than 7 minutes to go here in the scoreless opening period. As Koplo gets it, but can't get it out of the zone. Here's another shot, this time wide to the far side, the left.
Kramer now out on the ice for the Wildcats.
As it comes to Weber, and she gets it out of the zone for the first time in quite a while.
On offense.
Now NaperValley with it. Across the blue line. A drive and a shot blocked very nicely by O'Hara. Goes to the corner. A battle for it there. Two from each team. Comes out to the point again. And another shot. And Brownlee is there to glove it.
Brownlee looking fantastic tonight again.
She does. 6:13 left in the opening period. We're scoreless. A little more than halfway through period number 1. The face-off sends the puck to the front of the net, but it's taken away by Conaway. And now it comes out of the zone. But NaperValley with control. It comes
Conaway with the puck on the far side.
She
Now
sent it
Angel.
out again, but now it's back in. Driving for it is O'Hara. She moves it ahead. And there's Angel. A nice pass ahead to Kramer. Zoe Kramer gets it into the zone of NaperValley. A battle for it. O'Hara keeps it in the zone. Sends it toward Angel. Angel digs it down in the corner.
Thanks. Thank you.
A battle for it there, and it's taken away by NaperValley, and it comes out of the zone. Here's O'Hara. Passed it a little too far for Conager, who drives to the corner, tries to get it from a NaperValley opponent, but can't do it. NaperValley with control, and is now at center ice. And now into the zone, into the Wildcat zone. A drop-off pass and a shot in the goal, just over the head of the goaltender, Leela Brownlee. And it's 1-0 in favor of NaperValley.
Well, NaperValley strikes here at 5-minute mark of the first period. We've got Reichel, Brown, and Nord out on offense, backed up by Peterson and Claire.
And the Wildcats had it, but it's taken away, and another shot on goal and glove save this time by Brownlee. 4:54 to go in period number 1. A 1-0 score in favor of NaperValley.
Nord taking the centering detail.
Here's NaperValley with it. The shot is deflected by Brownlee off to the side, and now a drive the other way, and here's Nord. Nord tries to get it, nearly got it around the defender, who does wind up with it behind her own net. Comes out toward Claire. She can't handle it. It comes back out to center, and now offsides against.
It's like Reichel over here was unable to get back on sides in time.
So a face-off just outside the NaperValley blue line. The face-off by Olivia Koski, and she wins it as it comes to Reichel, who fans on her attempt to pass it into the zone. The other way it comes, and another glove save by Brownlee. Shots on goal are now 10-2 in favor of NaperValley. The score 1-0 in favor of the Warriors with 4:17 to go in the first.
Wildcats are going to get a line change here. We got Angel, Weber, and Koski out on offense, backed up by Conaway and Claire. Or sorry, Peterson and Claire.
And a steal. Nice one by Angel. Angel driving the other way. Gets it into the zone, but gets it taken away. Now Koski trying to get it back, can't do it. Now Claire has it, and then Weber for a moment, but it's lost, and a 2-on-1 for NaperValley. Back the other way, and a drive and a shot, and another rebound effort is just wide to the outside. Good defense by Peterson. Now behind the net. The puck taken away by Peterson. Ahead it goes, but NaperValley gets it back and keeps it in the zone. Here's the shot, and it's knocked by a defender, but taken back by NaperValley. In the corner it goes, still in the Wildcat zone, out in front, poked away nicely, but it comes out to the front. Now it's loose, and it's loose again. A shot on goal, good save by Brownlee in front. Brownlee again, another one, and she swallows it up and prevents the goal. Great job.
Yes. All right, we have Conaway and Crow back on defense with Koniger, and who else have we got out here? Kramer and it looks like Brown back out on offense.
As Kramer loses the draw. A a missed shot, but NaperValley gets it back. Into the corner it goes. Now out front, up against the side of the goal. And Conaway trying to swallow it up, but can't do it. It comes to the corner. Now out to the point. Conager with it there. And now it's Crow. Grace Crow gets it over to Conaway, and now out of the zone it goes. Brown is the one who sent it down, and nobody there, so it's icing against Evanston. 2:33 to go first period. 1-0, the lead for the visiting Warriors of NaperValley.
Looks like Miriam Pleiter's here, number 24. We haven't seen her all game, so I think she was a little late getting here from her previous game. So Pleiter, Norden, Coplow out on the ice. We got 6 people out on the ice. We're going to get a penalty here if anybody's paying attention.
You're right. It is 6. They haven't determined it yet. Maybe if somebody can sneak off the ice, that would be helpful. But they don't realize they have 6, apparently. As here comes Evanston, and they've got a 2-on-0 break and a drive, and the puck knocked away from
and they just
Maren
with the
Pleiter.
change.
They've still got 6. Unbelievable. As Nord has it in the corner, a centering pass, but Pleiter can't get on it, and back
looks
comes
like the coach finally realized
NaperValley, yeah, and got off in time. The officials never realized it. Here's a shot, not a big one, but saved nicely by Brownlee, and back comes Evanston. Goes behind the net, and a steal. Off the board it goes. The steal by O'Hara, and she did get it out of the zone. Down it goes. NaperValley with it now at center ice. A near steal, knocked away. Great job there by Koski, but it comes loose. And here comes NaperValley. 1:11 to go in the period. And there's a horn. And I'm not sure what produced that. There's a penalty, apparently.
Nope.
No?
Inadvertent buzzer, I believe, is what that was.
Yeah, okay. So a face-off in the Wildcat zone with 1:06 now left in the first period. As the puck comes toward the goal, but is swatted away by O'Hara. Now back behind the net, a centering pass, hit a Wildcat and went toward the goal, but they find it, and now it comes the other way. Koski sends it in to the NaperValley zone. It's loose. And NaperValley picks it up behind the net. A drive the other way now. Still with the puck. A shot partially blocked by the defender. Now a wild shot a little bit wide. It's right in front of the net. Knocked away by Peterson. Up the board it goes. And the shot from the point blocked by Brownlee. Goes to the corner. O'Hara gets it back. 15 seconds left in the period. Weber can't handle that one, but now she knocks it away. And Weber not able to get it out. Here's the shot. Glove saved with 4 seconds to go. They do not stop the clock. And that'll be apparently, well, now they've stopped it with 1/10 of a second on the clock. Brownlee has looked very good.
She has looked amazing tonight.
Well, now they put 5 seconds back on it. Here's the face-off, one, and a shot over the net it goes, and that's the end of period number 1. With the score 1-0 in favor of NaperValley over the Wildcats.
Well, Dick, that was a good first period.
It was. It was very competitive.
I mean, Brownlee facing 16 shots on net. That's a lot of shots.
Yep. 16-2.
So as our Wildcats get pointers from the coach with some strategy here coming into the second period. It'll be interesting to see how they come out and if he does any line changes.
Yeah. Well, it's good hockey.
It is. I got my son here next to me watching the Bears game. Tells me it's 3-0 Bears. So
Okay. Well, your son, a former Wildcat.
yes. So typically, Nord plays defense. So I don't know
Yes.
if they. I know we're missing a couple of offensive players tonight.
Yeah.
Graysick and Young are pretty strong, so maybe he's trying to balance the lines out a little bit.
Well, she's pretty good at either position.
Yeah, she's a good skater. I think she knows the position of defense a little bit better than offense, but
She's played that position more.
yes, she's played that her entire career. All right, as the Wildcats take the ice here, we're gonna switch ends, and we've got it's like Pleiter, Nord, and Honegger out on offense, backed up by Crow and Claire.
Later, will try to win the faceoff, and she does. And so the Wildcats control the puck back in their own zone. Ahead it goes, but through Pleiter and to a player for NaperValley. Now it's loose. Pleiter picks it up in the corner. She looks for a teammate. Nord gets it, sends it toward Pleiter. It's out right now to Honegger. Pleiter a shot and a save. Third shot of the game for Evanston. And now a nice knockaway, that time on defense by Claire, but NaperValley comes up with it, drives into the zone, and a shot right on Brownlee. She shovels it in and gets the face-off. 36 seconds into period 2, 1-0. The Wildcats are down.
Good first possession there out of.
Pleiter wins the draw, gets the puck herself, and does a nice job to get by one defender into the zone, but now has the puck taken away. And back comes NaperValley. At center ice, a drive across the blue line. Continuing, and a shot, and another great save by Brownlee.
Boy, from point blank range.
She was pretty much open, about maybe 10 feet away from the goaltender. So now 58 seconds into the second period. Face off for Olivia Koski, and it's won by NaperValley. Off the skate of one of the defenders, but the puck comes back to NaperValley. They have it in front of the net. It's knocked away nicely, however, and chased down by NaperValley. That knockaway by Conaway, who's on defense again, as the drive and the shot, and a nice save and an attempt on the rebound and a fan on the shot. And back come the Wildcats. Now it comes to NaperValley. They put it back into the zone. Here's Conaway. She loses the puck. It's centered, but nicely knocked free. And now Evanston gets it back. Angel across the other side of the ice to Weber. Weber in the NaperValley zone. It's loose. A battle, and it's out of the zone now. NaperValley with it. 2-on-2 drive. Here's the pass to the left, and the shot partially blocked and almost bounced past Brownlee, but it was a little wide. Out of the zone it goes. O'Hara with it now. Changes directions to get past the defender and moves it ahead, but unable to handle the pass is Angel. Comes back to Conaway. Conaway off the board. Ahead to Kramer. Kramer into the zone. A drive and a shot on goal. It is saved by the NaperValley goaltender. And back the other way it goes. NaperValley sends it in. That could be icing. It is not. It must have touched somebody. NaperValley gets the puck, comes out toward the point, circling up top, and driving and shooting wide to the left. Off the board. And a battle now. And a shot and a goal.
Oh, that was a good shot.
It was up high, and again, it just went over the goaltender, Leela Brownlee. Both of their goals have done that. It's 2-0 now.
With 10 minutes to play, yeah, those are tough ones to save. Right over your right shoulder, and you got your stick down. It's tough to get your body in position to block that shot.
Yep. All right, the face-off at the middle of the rink. Here's Kramer with it for Evanston, but she lost it. Back comes NaperValley. And a center pass, a little bit off the mark. Conager knocks it away. Comes out to the point. Shot on goal and gloved by Brownlee. Another face-off is coming with 9:43 to go in period number 2.
We get Pleiter back out here on the ice in exchange for Kramer at center. We got Nord and Koplo as well on wing, backed up by Claire and Peterson on defense. Now 21-5 with shots on net.
Yep. But at least the Wildcats have had 3 shots in this period, and we're only about 3.5 minutes into the period as the puck comes out to the front of the goal, but nobody there for NaperValley, and the Wildcats take it away. Drive the other way, and offsides is the call. Pleiter.
Well, you like to see her pass that out to the open wing.
Yeah.
If she can.
Yep. She did a good job of.
She did a great move by Pleiter, bringing it out of the zone.
Yeah. So the face-off just outside of the NaperValley zone. Pleiter on the face-off. It comes to the side of where the face-off occurred, right at the blue line. A battle for it, and they get it. And they drive the other way. They've got a 2-on-1, although Claire behind makes it a little tougher as it's saved by Brownlee, and it comes out to one of her teammates. That is Pleiter as it comes to the side, and on the drive now is Peterson. Peterson ahead to Nord. Nord double teamed, unable to hang on to the puck, but Peterson takes it away. Pleiter with it now, moves it around behind the net. Nord goes in to chase it, but it's taken by NaperValley and brought out to the point. Here's a shot on goal from the point.
Pro with the shot.
Yeah, and it was saved. Evanston gets it back in front of the net, taken by NaperValley. Back they come. Here's the drive. Crow, the defender, and the shot partially blocked by Crow. Comes out to the front. Falling is the player. A shot is saved nicely by Brownlee. She got back up and got the shot away, which was incredible. Now a backhand shot, and Brownlee smothers it and gets the face-off with 8:07 left in period 2, a 2-0 lead for NaperValley.
Looks like we got Conager back out on the ice with Koski and Angel, backed up by Conaway and Peterson.
Here's the face-off, results in a shot, but very high over the net by NaperValley. It's chased down now over on the far side. It's loose. Conager knocks it away out of the zone, picked up there and knocked away from Angel. But now it comes back to the Wildcats, who get it back in the NaperValley zone. Goes into the corner. A centering pass, but unable to get it there was Angel, as NaperValley has it. Here's a one-on-one drive. O'Hara, the defender, and the shot is just a little bit wide to the right. It might have hit the side of the net, or the net post on the side.
That's a stupid place to go for it.
A little over 7 minutes to go, period number 2. 2-0 deficit for the Wildcats. Centering pass and a backhand shot effort, and now a rebound effort. Neither one is good, and the Wildcats get it and move it ahead. Angel.
Koski with the dump there, and that'll take us to icing.
Yeah, she iced it just barely on the other side of the red line. And that stops play for the moment with 6:57 left in the period.
We've got Claire and Peterson back out on defense with Brown, Weber, and Kramer out on offense. Looks like you might have Kramer playing center for the Wildcats tonight.
Yep, Kramer does win the draw. They put it ahead, but it doesn't go out of the zone. And the Warriors have it as the shot actually just a little bit wide on the left side, on the left side of the goal. Brownlee didn't fully realize that, so she stuffed it up and gets the face-off. The face-off won by NaperValley. A centering pass, nobody there. Brown gets it, tries to get it ahead, does get it ahead to Kramer as it's out of the zone. Kramer lost the puck. Now a battle for it at center ice. It's loose. And a whistle and a penalty is coming up. Kramer got knocked down, and I think that is against NaperValley.
All right, so the Wildcats are getting up. That's on us, it looks like.
Oh, it is. Wow.
Isabel Brown going in the box for a timeout.
All right. So the penalty killing unit comes out for the Wildcats. Six and a half minutes to go in period 2. We're almost exactly halfway through this game. 6:27 is what's left. The official talking, I think, with Coach Pat Brownlee of the Wildcats. I'm not sure about
so
what.
We got two people in the box, and it looks like that maybe that's a major. I don't know if maybe.
Oh my! But they do have 4 out there.
Yeah, but so when they put 2 people in the box, that means it's a 2-minute minor with a 10-minute major. So one person's going to serve the 2-minute, and then it looks like Brown's going to be in there for a 10-minute. So she'll.
Yeah, they got 2 2-minute penalties on the scoreboard.
Yeah,
though.
I think that's a mistake.
Yeah, I do too, because they've got 4 players out there.
Yeah.
They're short just 1 player. All right, here's NaperValley driving into the zone. A nice knockaway, and it's taken out of there. That, I believe, was Claire who made that knockaway. NaperValley tries it again. The Warriors at center ice. A minute and a half to go in the penalty. Peterson battling as the pass comes out to the point. Here's the shot on goal. Brownlee knocks it away. Goes to the corner. Chased down by NaperValley. The Warriors send it across the ice on the other point. And now it's loose, but picked up by NaperValley. Now it comes out, and getting it is Nord. Nord, ahead it goes. And Pleiter tried to put it in. She had it blocked, got it back, tried again. It's loose and sent back to center ice. Here's Claire. Gets rid of it. Now it's back into the zone, but a drive the other way by Peterson. Back comes NaperValley into the zone. 38 seconds to go in the penalty. Here's the drive and the shot and the goal. Again up at the top of the net, just over the right shoulder of Brownlee, and it's 3-0.
That's all 3 goals that have gone in that spot.
That's right, and you know what? The 3 goals, one of them was scored with exactly 5 minutes to go in the first period. The second one with 10 minutes and 1 second to go in the second period, and the third one with 5 minutes and 1 second to go here in the
So we have to be on high alert for that 5-minute mark.
Yeah.
So it looks like they're figuring out the penalty situation.
Well, they do have all 5 on the ice. But there is still somebody in the penalty box.
Yeah, that's Isabel Brown. And
Okay.
so she'll be there for 10 minutes.
She just can't play for 10 minutes, but they don't lose a player on the ice. As the Wildcats have it now. Koski headed into the zone, but it's knocked back out. Here's O'Hara with a good knockaway, and she sends it out of the zone. Now the Warriors back in there with it, but a good job that time by Grace Crow. And back to the other zone it goes. 4:21 to go, period 2. Here's Weber driving across the blue line into the zone, but loses the puck. NaperValley brings it the other way. Across the blue line it goes. And a knockaway and a loose puck, but picked back up by NaperValley. The pass out to the point was deflected, but it still finds its spot, and now taken nicely away by Grace Crow. Crow driving across the blue line, lost it. Weber there trying to get it back, but can't do it. NaperValley comes into the Wildcat zone, and the shot blocked nicely by O'Hara. O'Hara tried to get it back, couldn't do it. It's knocked away from the center by, I believe that was Peters. No, that was Crow. And now O'Hara has it, and she comes the other way. O'Hara across the blue line, almost got past the defender, who did knock it away at the last moment. And there's a long shot that is icing. It just barely was off the net to the left, and so icing call against NaperValley with 3:13 left in the period. Three to nothing the score. The shots are 26-5. It's been a while since the Wildcats have had a shot on goal. Centering pass, and Kramer with a shot that's just a little wide to the right. I think partially deflected. Comes out to the point. Peterson keeps it in, but it's taken by NaperValley and sent to the center. NaperValley back with it into the zone. And a shot and a save by Brownlee. 2:49 to go in period 2.
Oh, good save.
Yes, face-off won by NaperValley. And
those quick shots off the face-off, Dick, are some of the hardest to handle.
Good hard slap shot from the point, way away from the net. Brownlee made the save. Now another face-off win by NaperValley. Here's the drive toward the goal, and the shot saved again by Brownlee. Deflection to the corner. NaperValley still has it. Out in front, the shot deflected off the goal. And the Wildcats get it, send it ahead. Conager deflected it over the blue line, comes back on the other side, but now the Wildcats have it. Here's Nord, a shot on goal, as a defender forced her to send the puck toward the goal, not real strongly, and it's a save.
Go ahead.
2:17 left in the period.
Shots on goal, 27-6 in favor of the Warriors. That's a lot of shots.
It is. Brownlee's done well. Here's the face-off win by the Wildcats. Comes out to the point. Here's Pleiter, a shot, save, a rebound effort, but they can't get on it. Pleiter driving toward it and steals it back. Here's Pleiter, fakes the shot, now gets it back. Now fires off the side of the net. And Nord, a centering pass, but nobody there to take it. Great effort by the Wildcats to get their first goal, but they couldn't come up with it. They are able to keep it in for a little while, but now it's on the other side.
3-on-2 here.
As NaperValley driving, and a good defensive play by O'Hara. As now with it is Claire. Claire driving the other way. Still handling the puck, and offsides is the call. Otherwise, Claire might have had a chance.
Yeah.
1:31 left in period 2. The Wildcats are playing better.
They are. They're playing with some heart, and Brownlee's keeping them in this thing. I know it's 3 goals, but
face-off is down in the Wildcat zone.
So are they calling intentional offsides to have the face-off all the way back down here?
I guess so. It's against Claire, so she's in the penalty box.
Oh, we got a penalty now.
Another power play. Here's the shot on goal. It's loose in front, a drive, and NaperValley comes up with it. I don't understand what that penalty was. Here's the move, and a great save again by Brownlee. Got to within 6 feet of the goal, and a hard wrist shot is swallowed up by Leela Brownlee. 1:14 to go in the period, 1:43 left in the penalty. Warriors win the face-off, but the shot is deflected, and Weber gets it out of the zone. Now the drive the other way, and a shot, and it's up over the goal.
Good effort by Crow there to really cut off her angle. And
Yep. Here's the puck behind the net. The Warriors get it out toward the blue line, back to the point, and the shot from there is an easy save for Brownlee. It's behind the net. A battle for it there as Conaway forces the move to the other side. But they keep it in the zone. Here's the shot, and a beautiful save by Brownlee. 28 seconds left in the period.
we've got O'Hara and Peterson back out on the ice on defense, and Nord and Pleiter on offense. That penalty was on Bryn Clare. It looks like she, in frustration, maybe slapped that puck down, and
maybe
officials didn't like that.
Okay. Well, here's the face-off and a centering pass, but taken away by the Wildcats. And back they come as O'Hara.
Okay, it's not offsides.
Nope, not with a penalty. As getting down there and trying the shot on goal, the Wildcats, but unable to get in good position was Claudia Nord. She shot it up against the side of the net, almost got there in time for what would have been a tremendous goal as the period comes to an end.
Good hustle by the Wildcats on this penalty kill.
Yep. Well, they looked pretty good on the other one. They scored it on the very end of it.
Yeah.
So 1 period to go, a 3-0 deficit for the Evanston Wildcats.
It looks like on Brown's penalty, there's only about 29 seconds and she'll be able to get back out on the ice and help the team.
Right. Well, in the honoring of the...
sorry, Brown's back out on the ice. That's there's only 29 seconds left on Claire's penalty.
Claire. Brown is the other one in the box for the 10 minutes, yes. So the Bears no longer lead.
They no longer lead. They're down by 4 points. Looks like Jermaine Edwards. Is that TJ Edwards or Jermaine Edwards? Jermaine Edwards. He cut it off. Jeez.
Well, they're down by 4. The Wildcats down by 3.
Well, it would be good to see a little bit of offense here from these Wildcats in the third and final period tonight. Just need a spark. One goal can change the momentum.
Maybe. They are playing well.
You know, I can't say enough about Brownlee. She has just been tremendous.
Well, that's one of the reasons the score is where it is. The main reason why they have just 3 goals, because they've had 31 shots. All right, here we go. Final period.
Pleiter, Nord, and Koniger out on the ice on offense with O'Hara and Peterson back on defense.
But they still have a penalty. They got 5 out. So is anybody know? They took the penalty off the scoreboard.
I don't know.
Maybe they decided they made the wrong call. At any rate, the Warriors win the draw, and they're in the Wildcat zone. And the pass is broken away. Driving is Nord. She won't get there before the goaltender does to get it out of the way. Great effort by Claudia Nord to get there, but wasn't able to quite do it that quickly. And now
it looks like they're figuring out the penalty.
A stoppage of play. We're not sure what this is all about. Well, Claire was off the ice. Now she comes back to the bench. Not sure why that was either.
Lots of confusion out here tonight.
Yeah. Face-off is in the Warrior zone. Pleiter is not able to win it. Warriors have it. Off the board it goes. Loose puck, but picked up by NaperValley. And now here's O'Hara picking it up from her defensive position. Sends it back to center ice. Koniger tries to get to it, can't do so. It's sent behind the Wildcat net. And ahead to Nord. Nord with a good back pass toward Koniger, who didn't see it coming. But it does go into the Warrior zone. And now out to the point. Peterson sends it toward the goal. Into the corner on the left side. Pleiter between two defenders, lost the puck to one of them. Now Nord gets it back. Centering pass, nobody there, but from the point, a shot on goal and a save by the Warriors, who control the puck now near their own goal line. A battle for it in the corner now. Comes out to center, but over the
icing.
Yeah, that probably will be. It went over the blue line and now over the red line. They do not call icing. Must have been touched by somebody. I didn't see that.
Might have deflected off of one of our players' sticks.
Yep. Peterson into the zone, but loses it. Comes back out, and with it out there, a defender for the Wildcats. That was Conaway. Now a loose puck near the blue line in the Warrior zone, but it's picked up by the Warriors. They come in, a 1-0 drive, and a great save by Brownlee keeps the score at 3-0 in favor of NaperValley. 10:52 to go. And the face-off in the Wildcat zone, won by NaperValley. Here's the pass out to center, but poked away nicely by Weber. She can't get to the puck, but it does get it out of the zone. Now back into the zone goes NaperValley. Up on top, looking for a pass. Behind her, a drop pass taken by NaperValley, poked away now nicely by Crow. A shot off the poke away is into the net for a fourth goal for NaperValley. Again, the shot was high, and I think Brownlee was blocked. She didn't really see it coming until too late.
A lot of traffic in the lane.
So here's the face-off. A little more than 10 minutes to go. 4-0. The Wildcats are down. Into the zone goes NaperValley. In the corner, Koski able to get the puck away. And now O'Hara able to get it out of the zone. But it's not icing. It didn't go far enough. NaperValley with the puck. Nearly a knockaway by Koski. Now Claire tried it, but it's unsuccessful, and a high shot gloved beautifully by Brownlee. That was the same sort of shot that resulted in goals earlier, and she caught that one nicely.
That's right. Good use of the glove there by Brownlee.
So the face-off in the Wildcat zone. Warriors win it. It goes out in front of shot effort is fanned. Goes back over the blue line, taken by NaperValley. A battle for it in the center of the ice and knocked away. Conaway had it momentarily, Koplo rather did, but couldn't hang on to it. Now back comes NaperValley, and a shot beautifully saved by Brownlee. Yep.
Stop there.
9:21 to go. 35th shot on goal that time by the Warriors.
Wildcats with a meager 7 shots. Very little offensive spark here, but maybe that'll change here.
Yeah. All right, a battle for it, and the won by Pleiter, but she lost the puck. The person who got it from her shot on goal. Again, another save by Leela Brownlee. And another face-off at the same spot. And again, the Wildcats win it. Pleiter does good at that. She gets it ahead to Nord, who is unable to hold on to possession of it. It's taken away by NaperValley. Now Nord gets back there and knocks it away. But it's loose again, and NaperValley gets it back. There's Nord again knocking it away, but a shot on goal. And it's deflected. It was Pleiter who knocked it away that last time. Now Pleiter ahead to Nord, but
be icing.
Unable to get it is Claudia, and across the red line, or the goal line, it goes at the other end. It is icing. So 8:44 left here in this game. A home game for the Wildcats and a pretty good crowd. In part because it's senior night for both the girls and boys teams at Evanston Township High School. All right, the Wildcats have it, get it out of the zone. That was Weber who did that. Battling for it was Angel. She lost it, but Kramer picks it up, and she's into the zone, but has it taken away. Now loose in front, Weber almost got a shot away, knocked it free. It's loose, and the Wildcats able to pick it up. From the point, losing it was Conaway. She's across the blue line, but sends it back in. However, the Warriors get it back and come the other way. 2-on-2 drive. As in front of the net, shot saved by Brownlee. Great play.
All right, it looks like Brown is finally out of the box here.
Yes. So presumably she can get back on the ice. 4-0 the score in favor of the visiting Warriors, who win the draw. A battle for it. Koski is there. Knocked it away. But they get it back. And a drive to the goal and a shot. And a rebound shot is in, making it 5-0. Good save by Brownlee, but it went the wrong direction off of her chest, I think it was, and backhanded in. And it's 5-0 in favor of NaperValley with 7:42 to go. Face off at center ice. Won by the Warriors. They're across the blue line. A knockaway by O'Hara. A battle for it up against the board, taken by NaperValley, but now stealing it. Evanston, that's O'Hara. Got it to center ice and then lost it. It's loose. A battle for it, and Koplow unable to get it. NaperValley controlling it at center ice as they move it back into their own zone and set up their offense. Here they come. Across the blue line, and an offsides call against NaperValley. I think that's their first offsides call in the game.
I think it might be. There actually hasn't been that many whistles for the whole game.
Yeah. Clock is on the move.
Yeah,
but
it should be. It's 5 goals.
Right.
5-goal lead
Yeah.
is the mercy rule.
So now that's right. As NaperValley has the puck. Nord trying to knock it away and did prevent the drive toward the goal. Picked up by Peterson, the defender behind the net. And a loose puck as Claire is able to get it out of the zone. And here comes Nord. Nord driving toward the net. Poked away from her. She goes to the corner, tries to center it, and it's blocked. The pass is, and picked up now by NaperValley. A good knockaway there by Isabel Brown, who's back on the ice. But NaperValley picks it up. Great block by Claire. A battle for it. Back in the zone. Ahead it comes. Not quite to Nord. It was intended for her, but blocked, and now Claire may have tripped.
I think that whistle was before the trip. I don't
Yeah.
know. I think that was an offsides
Okay.
call right there, Nick.
Oh, that's fortunate, maybe.
Yeah.
5.5 minutes to go. And a 5-0 lead for the Warriors, who scored 1 goal in the first period, 2 in the second, and they've scored 2 so far here in the third. They're in the Wildcat zone right now. It goes to the corner. Weber forcing him there. And now a steal.
That's Kramer
And a
with the steal.
2-on-1
She's got Angel
opportunity.
with her.
Kramer gets by the defender, and a backhand shot is wide to the left. As NaperValley picks it up and goes the other way. Across the blue line. Backdoor shot. And in front of the goal, the backhand shot is blocked by Brownlee. And now it comes back out to the point. Here's another drive to the goal, and the shot is wide to the left, to the right this time. 4.5 minutes to go. Again, a shot on goal, but this one again is also wide. This time to the left, the far side. They keep it in the zone, however. And a shot. And a save by Brownlee. O'Hara over there to try to knock it away, but the Warriors pick it up. A shot on goal. A great save by Brownlee. And again, the Wildcats get it, and this time they get it out of the zone. Here's Angel. Can't keep it at center ice. Taken by the Warriors. A pass off the stick of the Warrior teammate. Angel battling for it, gets it across the blue line, and picks it off the rebound of Koski. And now ahead goes Conager. She does shoot it into the zone, but can't get there herself. Reichel unable to handle that pass. Comes back to Claire, who's in her own zone. Goes in front of the goal. And off the board it goes back to center ice. 3.5 minutes left. A battle for it there. 4 players fighting for it up against the board. And backhanding it into the Warrior zone that time was Claire. But the Warriors do take possession and send it ahead. Into the Wildcat zone they go. The pass off the stick of her teammate. It comes loose, picked up nicely by Claire, who gets it across the blue line. And so the Warriors try it again. Across the blue line they go. In front of the net, driving to the left. And now behind the net. Same player holding onto it, handling it well. Centers it. It's there, and a goal.
Take this one to 6-0.
2:31 left to play. I think she intended to shoot it, got it knocked away to another Warrior who backhanded it in beautifully. So it's 6-0 in favor of the visitors. A battle for it. Off the face-off, and the Warriors in the zone. NaperValley handling the puck. They do hang on to the puck for a long time, do it well. On the side, it's lost momentarily, but they get it right back. Here's the drive toward the goal. Pass, or a shot, is a little wide, or knocked away first, and then the next one a little bit wide. They get it back in front of the net. Shot on goal, and another one. That one got through Brownlee somehow, and it's 7-0 in favor of the Warriors. We've gotten stronger as this game has gone along.
Just realized I've had it on the second period the whole time.
Yep. Another face-off, and the Wildcats get the puck across the blue line. It goes into the corner. Behind the net. Taken away. Out in front of the net was Pleiter. Now there's Nord, unable to get the shot to the goal. It was blocked. And back comes NaperValley. Nord is there to help knock it away. It's picked up by Conaway, and she reverses direction and sends it back on the other side of the blue line with 38 seconds to go. Here now is Kramer. Leaves it for Pleiter, but as she does, offsides is the call against the Wildcats. And now we're down to 22 seconds with the clock moving because of the 7-goal difference. So not much left. Face-off will come here with about 13 seconds to go. The Wildcats get it into the zone. Pleiter back to Kramer. Kramer has it, tries to shoot it, it's blocked. 4 seconds left, it's loose, Nord trying to get it back, but that's the end of the game.
Well, Dick, that was a tough game. I know the kids skated hard for senior night, but results the same as their last game against these NaperValley Warriors.
Overall, I think they did play better.
I do too. They played with some effort and some heart, and it's good to see. Well, I've got to get down there for the ceremony, but we'll be back here tomorrow night as they take on Loyola at 6:05 at the Heartland Ice Arena. It's Loyola's home rink.
Looking forward to it. I love doing this.
Oh, you're really good at it, Dick. I appreciate you joining me. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow night. Go Bears.